Welcome back, everybody, all you people out there in YouTube and Facebook land. This is part two of our exterior glass resto series. Coming straight to you live from, there we go, Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Yep, I like to do this test for y'all every time. This is a refrigerator magnet. All the previous stuff that we've done to this car, this is a refrigerator magnet. Boop, nope, won't stick. Hey, Mr. Cook. Some of you may recall earlier we talked about how I did the windshield, all the products and equipment I used, blah, 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 blah. And I was going to do the exact same thing to this rear windshield, which I showed you how nasty it was towards the end of that first segment, because those louvers are usually on here. They don't flip up or nothing, so this doesn't get cleaned very much. And I was going to do the cleaning and all that and then buff it. But hey, guess what? I just spritzed it down with my regular glass cleaner, wiped all that off, and then I cleaned it with the Citral and the Magic Sponge. Very good. Cleaned all that residue off, got rid of the streaking, and guess what? I don't need to buff this glass. You know, remember we buffed the windshield, because this one gets dirty, nasty stuff can kind of bake on it and all that, but it doesn't get hammered like the windshield does going down the road and all that. You know, it gets blasted with sand and rocks and all kind of stuff. And you know what contaminants do hit it a lot of times when you're going down the road, man. Those things are impeding on your glass at 30, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour, however fast you drive. So we're not going to have to buff this one, which is okay. And I did a little bit of research during my break here, trying to find out what the expected longevity of this is. The Dr. Beasley's Glass IQ. Haven't been able to find out, but I did discover that it is body shop safe, blah, 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 blah. You can look up what that means. It doesn't have a lot of strange materials in it, and you can also use it on tinted glass, it says, which tells me you could also use it on the interior if you have aftermarket tint on the interior, which I don't, except for back here, and a strip across the windshield. I may try a little bit of it on there just to see what kind of reaction I get, particularly on my front one, because it needs replacing anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna have to buff this glass. It's good to go. The Citral 266 and the Magic Sponge did the trick. Everything's gone. Everything. There are no contaminants left, you know, and for most people, they'd say, hey, that looks pretty good. They hit it with some Rain-X or whatever and call it good, which is okay, but it's not going to have, see if I could set this camera down where it won't fall. It won't have the longevity that this stuff has, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of it to show you how easy it is. Basically, it's a two-step process, doesn't take long at all. And as always with all your products, always shake it first. This is my application towel. It's a, you know, a low weave, what we call pearl weave microfiber towel. I'll be applying it with this, and then I'll buff it off with this one, which is a little bit better, medium grade quality pile. You don't want to use the real plush ones. They get kind of grabby on the glass, and this will help clean any streaking that may be left on there after my cleaning. But after I got through, what I did in this particular case, I just used a absolutely dry low pile microfiber towel that's made for glass, and I've just buffed off all the little streaks and stuff that were on there. You can also use newspaper. Yeah, that's an old trick that still works. Piece of hair there. My hair's falling out, y'all. But just like in a lot of other processes, using these products for your glass, you know, the basics are the same. I mean, like, even the directions say clean, prep, and then protect. Because this stuff is designed to bond with virgin glass. So if your glass is not absolutely clean, it might still work, but it's not going to work as good or as long as if you prepped properly. So yeah, properly cleaning your glass is more than just spraying your favorite glass cleaner on, wiping it off, and then buffing off the streaks. But the directions say you can either spray this directly on the glass and then massage it in with this. And I prefer just spraying it on the towel itself, because most of the time you find you will use less product than if you just spraying it nilly-willy on the glass, and you get a little bit more even coverage, I think, when you actually massage it in. But, you know, really, all you do is take it, spray a little bit on here. This is a pretty good quality. Wipe it in like this. Not circular motions, folks. And then up and down in a crosshatch pattern to ensure that you're getting uniform coverage and complete and 100% total coverage. I'll do that a couple of times till I feel it kind of getting slicky, and you can see it's kind of starting to flash, as we call it in the business. And then I just lay that one to the side, come back in with my dry buffing towel, and you just buff it off. Buff it to perfection, as they say. And there we go. Now, this glass was so clean, it's hard to really see a difference even up close here. But the protection and the added longevity of this product will make this last longer. This clean glass lasts longer, gives it a little extra shine and luster, as they call it, and it will make cleaning it next time much easier. That's all there is to that, folks. We didn't have to buff this one. I suspect I'm gonna have to buff some of the side glass when I get to that, but hey, you know, and I can wait to get on the inside and see how it works on the interior glass, but that'll go into the interior detailing series. All right. Hey, y'all, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. Whatever you feel is appropriate. Make a comment down there for me of some sort. If you got a question, ask a question. I'll get back to you and answer your questions as best I can. And if you're on YouTube, consider hitting that subscribe button so that you will be notified of future videos. And you can also go to the playlist and look at past projects and tips and methods and products. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. Bye now.